Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 18th. This week, we're just going to jump right in here, Pisces. You have this Bobcat spirit says life is a mystery on it, and you have this Swan spirit says time for a deep dive on it. So I kind of see you working, I feel like this has to do with work for a lot of you. Like you're diving deep on a project, or you're really, you're really like digging into something on a much deeper level. If you are doing that, I do feel that you're going to be finding a lot of success, but it's almost like you're, this is going to sound weird, I'm sure, but it's almost like you're doing things the right way. And so, I'm not saying that you've been doing things the wrong way either, but, it's almost as if you're just, if you're working on a project, a business, a career, or, working towards those things, I feel like it's like you are doing, I don't even think it's necessarily hard work. That's why I'm struggling here, Pisces. I think that it's like you're just doing the right things, or, you're kind of like paying attention to the details, right? And so I kind of get that energy with that time for a deep dive card. That looks good to me, Pisces. You have the Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Chariot. The Chariot, of course, is a victory or some sort of success coming into your life. So, I do feel like there is success coming into your life. I feel like you're setting yourself apart, as always. It's like you and Aries. You both get the same friggin' readings, basically. So, very interesting. But you are born right next to each other, so, kind of makes sense. But, I feel a lot of you are kind of like setting yourself apart, or you're wanting to set yourself apart and wanting to be unique, or like trying to find your place in the world. It's kind of funny. You go up to the Five of Pentacles to the Three of Cups, like literally trying to find your tribe, right? Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like maybe people don't understand you, or like you can't find the people in your life that you desire to surround yourself with. And we're not even just talking about love here, Pisces. We're talking about everybody, right? And then you go to the Three of Cups, which is like finding your people, finding your tribe. Even the Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups is happy home, happy family. But, we could just look at this as people in general. The Ten of Cups is a card of your community as well. So, it's like there's something here about you trying to find people that you can surround yourself with, the right people that you can surround yourself with, people who support you, people who contribute to your happiness, right? Because Ten of Cups is a card of happiness as well. And that's really what I'm getting here. It's kind of interesting. Again, I feel like you're also going deep on not just love, but like friendships, people who are close to you, all that stuff is popping up here. You have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is definitely out with the old, in with the new for you. I feel, Pisces. I feel like there's new opportunities coming in for you. It's like you're on a new adventure. I do feel like you're worried about money. For some of you, obviously, you have this Five of Pentacles here. It's like you're worried that if you start something new, sorry, wrong camera. It's like you're worried that if you start something new here, that it's not going to go your way, or that you're going to be left out in the cold, right? So I kind of feel like the Five of Pentacles is a little bit of a fear going on here. With the Ten of Cups, you have the World card. Yes, like the world, opening up to the world. And so I feel a lot of you are opening up to the new people, new groups of people, things like that. Some of you could be moving or traveling as well. Chariot, you have the Eight of Wands, you have this card, even the Ace of Wands can be a new beginning. So for a lot of you, I feel that. For some of you, there could have been an ending in a relationship as well, because you have the Ten of Cups to the World, but then you have Five of Pentacles, Devil here. So some of you could have, and the World is completion. And so I don't really look at the World as good or bad. I don't look at tarot as good or bad, but it's almost like something has completed here. I think it was toxic in the first place. And so, there you go. I don't know what else to say about that. With the Ace of Wands, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords says you need to get curious, which I definitely feel for you. I feel like you need to be curious about new beginnings, new opportunities, new directions, new ideas. I feel like you need to be curious about all that stuff. I really feel Pisces needs to diversify. And again, I don't enjoy talking about myself too much, but what I will say is it's like for the past 2 years, I've really spent a lot of time, like a majority of my time, diversifying, especially because it's like I have other businesses. I really, if this channel left my life, it would not change my life in any way, right? Other than I wouldn't have the channel. And I would miss doing this for all of you, of course, right? But, YouTube is weird and doing weird stuff. So like starting 2 years ago, it's like, I don't want to stop doing this, right? So starting 2 years ago, I started diversifying. I started building a newsletter. I started, building my other social medias and things like that. And the reason I'm telling you this, Pisces, is because I'm not saying you have to do that, right? But what I am saying is if you are kind of like relying on one source for something, right? Income or whatever, it might be a good time to start thinking about like diversifying or even just educating yourself. I always tell people, it's like, we had Saturn in Capricorn in 2016, and there's still time because Saturn's going to come back to Capricorn in like 27 years and is going to say, did you learn over the past 30 years when I told you to start learning something new, right? So I encourage everyone since 2016 to learn a new skill. And it could be something that is a hobby. It could be just something that you do in your spare time. But as long as you're making improvements on it every single day, whatever the skill is, it could be drawing, it could be whatever. It's like, you never know. When you do that, you are diversifying in life. And if something happens to your job, guess what? You got something to fall back on if you have some sort of skill that you've been spending time developing, right? So, that's just like one example. But with the Page of Swords, I would get curious about something. With the Chariot, you have the Strength card. You've been very patient, and, I feel like you've been, like, it's like you want to make big moves is what I'm getting in this direction as well. And so I feel like you've been patient for that. You could also have a fire sign coming in, which a fire sign has been all up in your business, Pisces. If you have a fire sign that is interested in you or that is in your life already, to me, I feel there could clearly be a fire sign coming in for you. Could be any sign, general reading, but, you have a lot of fire. And you've been getting this for like a while. It could be a Leo, could be an Aries, it could be any fire sign, whatever. And if you don't want a fire sign, that's fine too, right? It could be any sign. Like I said, general reading. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this Caduceus card. It says, you will receive news from afar. You have this Chalice. It says rejuvenation and fulfillment. So that looks like good news to me, especially if you've been worried about your finances with that Five of Pentacles. I definitely need to clarify that Five of Pentacles. I'm not sure how that's going yet. So we're gonna look into it. But what I would say is I feel there could be good news coming in for you. I also feel like there could be balance. So like someone is helping you balance your finances or something. And the reason I say that, by the way, is we go Queen of Pentacles to the Devil to the Justice card. It's like something is helping you balance. It could be a Capricorn person. You have two Capricorn cards right there. So if you have a friend or a parent or something like that that is a Capricorn, then that person could be helping you with your finances or something like that. I don't know. I'm getting that for some of you. For others, I just feel like you're helping yourself. And, the Queen of Pentacles is resourceful. And it says that, I believe we're in a time of resourcefulness. So a lot of you could just be being resourceful, like you're keeping an eye on your finances, you're being smart with your money and, all that other stuff. And I feel like that is helping you to, improve your finances. I feel like that is helping you to make more money and like all that other good stuff. So I really feel that for a lot of you here with the Queen of Pentacles. You do have the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold here. The Five of Pentacles, I always say, like, to me, the fives in the tarot have very easy solutions. The Five of Pentacles, for example, these people, there's a church right behind them, and the church represents a place of sanctuary. They could literally just go into that church, and they would be out of the cold. But the solution to the Five of Pentacles is to not focus on weaknesses. It's to focus on your strengths. And so I feel for a lot of you, it's time to, let go of your weaknesses and focus on your strengths. You have the Page of Wands here. It's like some sort of new adventure. We go this way, Devil to the Eight of Wands. This could be a new person, a new fire sign coming into your life, and you're wondering, is this person toxic or not, right? And so some of you could be thinking a lot about that. For others, this could just be a new adventure, and the Devil card is talking about like the work that needs to be put in. Again, the Devil is Saturn, and so a lot of you, sorry, I almost just dropped the entire deck as always, but some of you could be thinking about the amount of work that is about to go into something, and I don't know where that's going. So let's see. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Wands. All the Wands cards practically showing up here as well, which is interesting. Knight of Wands is in and out energy. I would be careful. I mean, you have this past card here. So if you have a past person that was inconsistent, I would be careful, of letting that person back into your life, obviously. Knight of Wands, Devil. You have the Justice card, which could be justice. It could be an apology. It could be you seeing them get their karma or whatever the case may be. With the Five of Pentacles, you have the Chariot. I knew this was going to happen. I just feel that this is saying, remember at the beginning of the reading, I literally said this direction. So I kind of knew that the Chariot was going this way. How did I know that? I don't know. I can't really explain how I read. It's just weird. But what I would say is it's like, I think you're going towards this new tribe of people. And that's what the Chariot is talking about. You could literally be moving, but it could also be like, you could be just changing your jobs if you change your job, you're meeting a new group of people. You could be doing this online. You could be joining a group of people online, or you could be entering into a new community online or something like that. And again, I feel like there's like a tribe of people that you are kind of like finding here. It does feel like more physical to me though. So it's like especially here, right? You could physically be surrounding yourself with these people. Again, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is your community. And again, if you're doing this is going to be very good for you. I feel like saying this is going to be good for you for like years to come. So this could be like a very supportive group of people that really lift you up or something along those lines. With the Page of Wands, you have the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is only seeing one way of doing things, and same thing here with up to the Devil. The Devil it doesn't really represent that, but kind of, So what I would say here is that this, to me, is saying that you might only be seeing one way to solve a problem or to overcome an issue when there are many. So I would stay open to all the ways of doing things, and that will set you free. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have the past. Again, I would be careful if you don't want to deal with the past. You have this Venus card. It says beloved, so literally could be love coming in for you. And it could be a past person, but again, I don't know. You have the Devil here, so I would be careful. 3 of Cups, I don't really read 3 of Cups as a third-party situation, but Devil and 3 of Cups, I would definitely say it could be a third party, right? So I would be careful if you don't want to deal with that. For others, I do feel like, but I also feel there is like new love coming in for you because you have the King of Wands here. And so again, I feel for a lot of you, there could be a person, like a fire sign coming in for you here. This person could be from a distance. You have the Chariot twice. It could also just be that you are moving again. And that's really what I feel. Like I feel you are making a change. So if you're surrounding yourself with a new group of people, if you're moving, traveling, anything like that, getting a new job, that's a move, right? Any type of move. It doesn't have to be literal. Could be more figurative, whatever it is. This to me is saying that the move could be the thing that's bringing a person in for you. I also see that, again, for those of you that are more like entrepreneurial or who are like focusing on having businesses, or whatever, I kind of feel like this is your energy. I feel like you are very bold, very assertive, kind of really taking control with the Chariot and making things happen, which is good. You have the Devil here. Again, I'm not so sure how I feel about this Devil. It's like part of me, feels like it could be a past person. The other part of me is saying that you need to set yourself free because we go up to the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is a card of freedom. It's a card of momentum and building momentum, and it's a card of your focus as well. It says, like, the direction you focus your life in is the direction that you're going to go. So, you need to make sure that you're focusing in the right direction. You have the 3 of Cups here. Again, 3 of Cups could be a celebration. I really do feel you're, like, finding some sort of group of people to belong to. And again, it does feel like local to me, like your community, where you live, you are meeting these people. Or again, if you're moving or something like that. And, again, if you're joining a group of people like working on a project or, a business or a new job that you're getting, anything like that, I don't know, I've never had a reading like this for you, Pisces, where I feel like there's so much, support and just people who want to lift you up and all that other stuff. So love it. Looks really good. This could be something small, like maybe you're joining a gym, right, at the beginning of the year, and maybe you find that the people are very supportive. It just feels good. With the 3 of Cups, you have the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is a card of material success on the horizon. If you're working together with a group of people, I'm telling you right now, definitely going to increase your finances. I also feel like you could just be celebrating because you are increasing your finances, and you're going from the 5 of Pentacles to the 8, so definitely financial improvements. With the Devil, you have the King of Swords here. King of Swords is like, wise old person, So, this could be a person you're dealing with. I would also say that you could be attracting a person like this who's older, who's more mature, who you see as very wise. So, there could be a person like this coming in for you. This is also like Law and Order, going from King of Swords to the Justice card. So if you are dealing with anything legal or, this could be karma as well, but there could be some sort of karmic balance coming in for you. I'm very unsure about your reading today, Pisces. It's like I'm still not sure what that Justice card is talking about, so we're going to find out in a minute. With the King of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is about following your heart, following your intuition. So I feel you need to really value your heart. You have that Chalice card, which is basically like the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is normally overflowing. And I always say that the Ace of Cups kind of represents following your heart, following your intuition, just like her, the Queen of Cups. So, I feel that there could be a lot of intuitive hits that you're getting at this time. Also, a water sign with a fire sign right here. Sorry, I keep doing that today. So water with fire. So clearly could be a fire sign that is coming in for you. Next, in the area of the good stuff, this is going to be good no matter what. You have this opportunity. You have this gate card. It says opportunity home on it. And then you have this house card, relocation or home. I'm telling you, like some of you clearly could be moving or traveling. And if you are, I feel this is a good thing. And of course, as I always say, if you don't want to move, this does not mean that you have to move. This just could mean that you are traveling. You could be, changing jobs. It could just be, any type of change. Like tarot does not have to be literal, right? This could be you, move something. Maybe you start going to a different store every day or whatever. It's like some sort of change is going to be very good for you. The other thing is that you could be kind of, expanding your horizons is what I'm getting here off of this gate card. It's like that's really how I see how your life has been anyway. It's like you've been in this walled off garden for a very long time. And I feel that you're kind of getting out into the cold, mean world, right? But I also feel you're expanding your horizons. So, like me, you could be diversifying your life in some way. And I really feel that's what this reading is saying, is that, diversifying your life, broadening your horizons is going to be very successful for you. You have the Eight of Wands, which is quick success. I literally feel like the second you do this, like the second you step outside of your comfort zone with that gate card is the second you start to become more successful. So I see a lot of success here for you, a lot of growth, a lot of abundance, definitely moving in the right direction with the Eight of Wands as well. So, definitely a lot of good stuff, right? You have the Emperor here. The Emperor is about control and taking control of your life. And so I feel that for a lot of you where really I kind of feel like this is you. I don't feel this is another person. I feel like you're just taking more control. Chariot twice, Chariot is a card of hard control. The Strength card, which you also have here, it's almost like you've learned both because you have Chariot to the Strength. The Strength card is a card of soft control. It's just kind of like something that you naturally do, right? And so I really feel you're taking control. I feel like this is saying you're ready to take action on whatever it is that you've been working on or whatever you want to work on. So, I feel pretty good about this. And you have the Justice card, which is like balance. Part of me does feel like you could be seeing someone getting their karma, but this could also be just positive karma coming in for you. So if you are owed positive karma, I feel like so you could be getting positive karma with the Justice card. It's almost like the universe is bringing gifts to you. But I feel like the gifts that are coming to you are almost a little bit of a challenge as well, if that makes sense. Because again, I feel it's almost like you're leaving like a walled off garden, like I said with that gate card, and that's how I see it in my head. And you're stepping into the unknown, but it's a gift. It's like, yes, there will be challenges, but at the same time, it's like you'll be maybe able to expand your life more than you thought possible or whatever. So, accept the challenge is what I feel like saying. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Nine of Cups. Yes, wish fulfillment coming in for you. I feel like someone wants to communicate with you as well. Definitely a new person here. You have the King of Wands. I feel like it's this King of Wands type person. Someone very attractive. Someone who has a lot of desire for you. I feel like this person's been thinking about you. So this person, you probably already know who this person is, if it's a new person, but looks good. With the Emperor, you have the Nine of Swords. This is coming up in the area of the good stuff, so it's going to be good no matter what. I feel like you're taking control of your life. You're ending cycles. You're ending something, Pisces, It's like you're ending, but, this feels very ancient to me. Some of you literally could be ending, karmic cycles that have been in your family for generations. I know that sounds crazy, but that's literally what I feel here. It's like you're taking control of your life in a way that no one in your family ever has before. So, it's like if you're the first person to go to college, for example, that's just like one example that's popping into my head, or you're the first person to start a business, or you're the first person to not do something someone in your family did, It's like I get that feeling here. Really good. With the Justice card, you have the Three of Wands and the Two of Cups here. Both cards wanted to come out together. So I definitely feel there could be a strong connection coming in for you. Three of Wands says, what are you waiting for? But it is coming up in the good stuff. This whole entire reading, we've been talking about expansion as well, or kind of like expanding in some way. And so I feel that you are expanding in some way, or, because it's coming up in the good stuff, which says that you are already doing this. I also feel for some of you, the karmic reward you're getting is a positive relationship. We're going to pull 5 main themes here. You have this protection card. I feel like you are protected from harm. Whatever you're worrying about, I feel like you need to let those worries go. Like every single reading I do for you, Pisces, you get something about needing to let go of your worries or your fears or, whatever the case may be. Next, you have this generosity card. I feel like you feel like the universe is being generous. You're like, okay, finally, finally, the universe is letting things work in my life. I feel like that's what you're saying, is that you're saying like, finally, I'm able to move forward. Finally, things are kind of like going my way, right? So that's what I feel there. You have this inheritance card. Some of you literally could be getting an inheritance, but I also feel this could be more figurative, right? It's like you could be inheriting an idea. You could be inheriting a new direction in your life from someone else, or you could be, it's like I kind of really see this in my head as more, not an inheritance, but you just seeing an opportunity that no one else has seen before. So, I would jump on anything that makes you curious, like I said earlier. You have this excitement card. Yes, follow your excitement. It literally the cheat code for life right now for everybody. You have the Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. They follow their desire. They desire to do something. They go and do it. And there doesn't need to be proof that it's going to work, their idea or anything like that. They're just down to clown, Pisces. They're down for the adventure. They're down to see what happens. If you do that, you will be very successful. You finally have this romance card. Definitely love coming in for you. This has been coming up for you, Pisces. I think love has been crap for you for a while. And so, I feel like there's something good, positive, new coming in for you in the very near future. And it could be someone who's like different than your usual type. Again, this card reminds me of the Two of Cups. They kind of look similar to like how the Two of Cups people are dressed. And the Two of Cups to me represents two people who are very different than each other, come from different backgrounds, different locations, different whatever. So definitely could be love. But this looks really good. So thank you for being here, Pisces. Really appreciate it. And definitely enjoy your week.